Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take a moment of silence tonight as we honor and think about Ciani Cordova Hernandez, the 16-year-old student at Texoma who lost her life this past week. And we take a moment of silence to pray for her family and for all those affected by her loss. Thank you. Team captains, stay at midfield for the coin toss, please. Captains this evening for the Texoma Red Devils, number 58, Alex Breeden. Number 17, Johnny Martinez. Number 5, Derek Keenan. And number 54, Joe Hernandez. Captains for the Bulldogs tonight, number 13, Lawson Lynch. Number 2, Cleet Martins. Number 71, Jackson Parker. Number 70, Adrian Mendoza. 78, Lenny Heredia. And number 62, Peyton Parker. Hooker won the toss, and they have elected to receive. Texoma will defend the south goal. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Obey the student-led prayer, followed by the national anthem.
Please bow with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this great day today and for allowing us all to be here tonight. Please be with the players as they play, keeping them free of injury, and please be with all who are traveling. I lift up the Texoma community and pray that you give peace and comfort to the Cordova family and friends. Thank you for all you do for us. In your name I pray. Amen.
Hello, fans, and welcome to today's big rivalry game, the War on 54, Panhandle Bedlam, all the different names you want to call it. It is Hooker versus Texhoma Goodwill. With me today, we got a true co-op going on here as Jason Schreiner will join our broadcast. Nice to have you, Jason.
Hey, I tell you what, Ty, it's good to be here. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate the invite here. It's a good night to play football. 70 degrees outside. Got a nice field in front of us. A lot of intensity.
Yeah, as soon as that sun goes down over that Oklahoma horizon, this will be a pretty ball game here, as both of these teams, we're week 4 into district play, but both teams are thinking about November tonight, as Hooker had their loss last week to Moreland, Texhoma a couple weeks ago to Burns Flat. That's going to drop these teams right there on the cups of that last playoff spot. Currently, the teams sit 4th and 5th in district play, and tonight's loss will make it real difficult for either one of these teams to have to battle in for the playoff coming up.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a real good matchup tonight. You know, one thing you can always expect when you go to Hooker is expect the unexpected. So, you know, these two teams, good rivals, good game, and, you know, we're just expecting a real good game. I think Texhoma's coming in with a record of 4-2 right now, and Hooker with a 3-3 record. So I look forward to the night, look forward to see what the boys can do tonight.
Hooker did win the toss and elected to receive, as both these teams know when you come out here, first team that's going to put points on the board is going to have a huge advantage. Bulldogs hoping that is them here in this game. As we kind of said, Bulldogs coming off a tough loss last week to Moreland, and they had a couple difficult injuries. It looks like some of those guys will still play today. Cleet Martins was a questionable guy. Looks like he will start, and I believe the other guy who was hurt in that Moreland game would be Adrian Mendoza, their starting center. He was mentioned as one of the captains tonight too, so assuming he's playing as well. Jackson Parker will be wearing his 71 number and not the 5, which means he will be assisting the offensive line here today as well. So there will be some key things with the for the Bulldogs. For the Red Devils, though, kind of the opposite side. They're coming off a major win against Thomas. First time in 15 years that they've done that. Coach Scott's offense has scored more and more points every single game, and it continues to add. And, of course, here against the rivals, he'd like to see that happen again.
All right, looks like we're getting ready to square up.
Derek Keenan, your kicker. And I'm going to have to apologize on the Hooker numbers. That's tough black on blue to see. Looks like that probably is Lawson Lynch on the return, number 13, as he's not going to gain much, gets the ball up to about the 22-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, number 6, Nate Hernandez, was all over that, read that just right, and was able to put that away for the Red Devils.
The Hernandez cousins on the line, they're tough to work with, as they are just some mean old boys. Diamond formation here for the Bulldogs. They ran it a lot against Moreland, had a lot of success with it. Martin's going to hand off and not going to gain much there. I believe that was Lawson Lynch again on the carry.
So I picked up about 4 yards on that play.
Second. Now they're going to say 6. That looks a lot like a 7 to me.
It's a stretch.
QB under center here. And flags on the play. Real quiet. False start against the Bulldogs.
Right.
That's another note we've always got to talk about and be happy about is last week there was only one single encroachment call on the Red Devil defensive line, and that wasn't even one of the main starters. That was at the end of the ball game. It's actually the last play of the ball game when substitutes had came in.
Yeah, I think they made a lot of good adjustments. Defense looking good watching that ball.
Martin's going to be QB keeper on the outside. He's got no rooms to go, as that is Diego Hernandez bringing him down.
Got a little help from Nate Hernandez as well.
Is that a real late flag? It's a pink flag. I think they're going to call a late hit on the Red Devils here, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of interesting that the sideline referee on this side's not going to be the one to make that call, but the white hat. And that's an automatic first down for the Bulldogs. 2 plays in, not a whole lot of success for the Bulldog offense, but they do get a first down off a penalty. Bulldogs will break the huddle back into diamond formation here. And Martin's going to keep it. And Joe Hernandez had wrapped him up initially at the line of scrimmage. Got a little bit of a 3-yard ride. Now they're going to give him a couple extra yards on that.
Might. Gain of 5.
Ball the 46-yard line, second down.
Fans, if you joined in earlier before game, the two teams had met at midfield in honor of Siani Hernandez. As diamond formation again, handoff again. Gain of 2 or 3 there, almost right up to midfield. Gonna make it a 3rd and short here.
On the handoff, up to the 49-yard line.
Looks like
Joe Hernandez and number 56.
3rd and 2.
saw Madrid come out from the bottom of that pile, but the PA announcer here giving credit to Hernandez and Breeden on the tackle. Diamond set. And Martin's going to keep it, and he is met by Derek Keenan.
Great job by Derek Keenan. Way to read that.
It's amazing to watch Derek Keenan play safety sometimes. You know, he makes those major plays. He's got like 4 or 5 interceptions on the season. But then all of a sudden you see him in the backfield making sacks, making tackles for loss. Huge plays.
Say what, Hooker had some success running that through that A-gap. Looked like they were continuing to do what they do. Keenan was able to step in and shut that down.
9-13, they're going to go for it. 4th and 1 at the 50-yard line. Tried to get the Devils to jump. You can see it. They're trying. Not working. Devils being disciplined. And, yeah, that was one of those. There was no play call there. And Powers is going to have to call timeout.
Good job by the Devils watching the ball.
Again, if you watched film through those first 5 games, you know the defensive line, they try to get that extra step. They'll go off the count often and is paid for it dearly often. But last week, as we said, only 1 penalty. I don't even know if we really want to count that 1 penalty at the very end of the game. They were extremely disciplined. And then again, here disciplined on this 4th and 1 scenario.
Looks like we got a pretty good attendance here tonight.
Here are the cowbells, kind of a staple
Getting
of
that rowdy
the
crowd going over there.
staple of the Red Devil fans.
You bet.
Still in diamond formation here for the Bulldogs. As they'll snap it this time. Good old just fullback dive. He should have enough. Yeah, it's Lawson Lynch on the carry. That is a name you will hear often tonight. Lawson Lynch, not only on the offensive side of the ball, but he's an absolute beast on defense. Watching the game film from Moreland, it seemed like he was on every single tackle. Didn't matter where it was. Diamond set for the Bulldogs again. As Martins will go step to pass. He throws it deep. And the Bulldogs blow the top off the Red Devil defense, and they will score. Touchdown Bulldogs. can't see the number of the player, but one of their receivers that they love to throw to is number 6, Robinson.
I'll tell you, we had the defense there. We just got lost in the transition, it looks like there. So
Swinging gate extra point look here. They like to set up in this, and if they don't like it, they'll switch to a kicking formation. Martins will go ahead and snap it. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. Martins throws it incomplete.
not there. Good defense by the Devils on that one.
Keenan on the coverage. So with 8:25 left here in the first quarter, 6-0 favor of the home team Bulldogs. And a interesting offensive defensive drive there. The Devils did a really good job on that first set of downs. They had 2 good stops. Unfortunately, the unsportsmanlike hit out of bounds will give the Bulldogs their first down. They had to fight for it on 4 downs for the next set, and then eventually would throw it over top for the touchdown there.
Yeah, so a good start by the Hooker Bulldogs. Devils going to take the field, and we'll see if they can answer that.
Devils returners, as it has been all season long, will be Espino and Guthrie. I thought Martins kicks for him. I'm not 100% sure here. You know, senior night when Moreland comes into town, that will be interesting. Moreland drop kicks their kickoffs.
Wow.
Such an interesting play to see happen. That one's going to go to Guthrie. And Guthrie is going to take off here. He's got some room on the right side. Just unable to get there.
Almost there. Almost there. Shoestring tackle on it. He about had the gap.
Be first and 10 from the 27-28 yard line. Yeah, you saw the blocks forming. You saw the pressure on that left side. And it looked like he just had a couple more steps and he'd have been gone down this right sideline. Keenan going to hand off to Martinez and going to gain a good set of yardage there.
It's a good run there by Johnny Martinez.
Expect a lot of that. We saw Moreland run that stretch play over and over and over again until it broke the Bulldogs. Devils do it real well too. They have some pulling guards. They've got some leading
Good
running
lead
backs
blocks.
that block. Yeah.
Good job on the Devils. So I picked up 4, maybe a 5 on that one.
Man in motion, and now they're going to run it the other side with Martinez. And saw some space, gets it out past the 35-yard line. I'm going to bring up a 3rd and 2 scenario for the Red Devils. As I was going through film from last game, probably one of my favorite clips is the Garrison touchdown.
Yes.
Where you see 2 pancake blocks that take down 2 defenders on that same play. Beautiful, beautiful play. Ooh, stopped in the backfield will be Martinez, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what it's called. Holding against the Red Devils likely will be declined. As, yeah, Coach Powers is going to give that signal. Going to bring up a 4th down scenario.
4th and about 4.
Ball sitting about the 35-yard line. The out punt team will come out. I was real curious there. Our offense set and huddle for a good minute. Kind of a risky scenario, 4th and 4 from the 35.
Yep.
As there's a good punt from Martinez.
Punt from Martinez.
Oh,
the ball's
it's gonna
dropped. And he's immediately hit. Immediately hit by number 19.
That would be Espino on the tackle then.
Espino, good hit. Good coverage by the Devils.
Martin's their returner too, and I'm a little bit surprised about how much they'll use him throughout this ball game. As he's an absolute athletic talent, got that, but had to come off the field last week due to injury. Was real questionable throughout the whole week, especially with it being a short week, whether he'd be able to go. Got cleared, and here comes offset I for the Bulldogs. They're going to hand off up the middle to Lynch, and tripped up. He's going to fall forward and gain a whole chunk of extra yards there. Believe
You'll pick up about 5 on that one.
looked like Madrid had stopped him initially. Kind of Superman for an extra 3 yards there. Coming up to the 6-minute mark here in the first quarter. Diamond set for the Bulldogs. As a little
Makes a
fake.
handoff.
Martin's met up and getting pushed. And from my personal opinion, that play went on a little too long. And I'm not sure who's hobbling off the field right there.
Looks like it's number 1 if I could.
Daniel Castaneda.
Devil defense not going to give up any yards on that, sticking with it. Brings up 3rd and 3, it looks like.
Diamond set again for the Bulldogs. Man in motion. And they're going to hand off to Lynch up the middle. Will he fall forward for the first? It's going to be close.
It's going to be real close.
Keenan making the wrap up there. Yeah.
Yep.
Figured the White Hat would give it to him on that one. Again, 2 times the Bulldog offense has gotten first downs. They've had to fight for every yard. It's been grind. The big difference on the scoreboard is the one pass play.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty aggressive on both sides. 2 good squads dealing with each other here.
Diamond set again for the Bulldogs. As they'll hand off, and that, feet still moving. Of course, they're going to give forward progress. Still looks
It might be in the same spot they were.
maybe a yacht
Maybe a little
loss.
bit.
Giving credit to Roper and Keenan on the tackle here.
Bulldogs are liking to run that 1 and 2 gap, and I think the Devils are catching on to it.
Diamond set again. Drops back to pass. They're going to
There it
throw
is
it
again.
deep again. And much better coverage there from Espino.
Spino was in his pocket on that one.
And Robinson was the intended receiver down there. Another great talent, freshman talent for the Bulldogs. As he is quick and athletic. He had one of those big plays right before the half versus Moreland that set him up for their second touchdown in that game.
Well, that's going to keep us right in the 3rd and 11.
And they're going to set up a lot of receivers here. 4 receivers set
When Tripp's right.
for Martins. Martins going to drop back. He's looking right to all those receivers. Throws it across the
Oh, it's
field.
tipped.
Tipped.
Got a hand on it.
He'll go incomplete. Did you see who got the tip on that one?
I want to say Derek got out there and got a hand on that.
I'm sitting right here where the post is, and that just happened to be where the tip was.
Good read by the secondary there. That's going to bring up 4th and 11. Devils able to stop the Bulldogs.
Arnold, the punter for the Bulldogs. He'll get that one away. Espino, the returner, that went right to him.
25.
He's going to try and go across the field here. He gets stopped at about the 38-yard line. And that'll bring up a first down for the Red Devils, almost where their last drive kind of sizzled out. So no harm, no foul.
Devils getting a second chance to return the favor here with 3:48 in the first.
Single set, 2 wingbacks for Keenan. He's going to hand off to Martinez, and Martinez tried to stretch that a little bit further.
Got a little bit off of it. Tied up in the mess there.
Kind of looked like a hole might have opened up, right behind the guard there. But again, the Devils, they like the outside run here against the Bulldogs. Johnny knows that's where they can get some real big plays, and so he kept pushing it to the outside. It's quiet. I don't know if I've ever been in this field and it be that quiet. 2 receivers to the right. Oh, we got a flag, and this will likely be a false start on the Red Devil offense. Came from the far sideline judge. Ooh,
it's
on the Bulldogs.
I like that better, Mr. McBride. I like that better.
So much better. The back judge didn't even know which way that was going. He was facing the wrong direction, ready to walk off and offsides.
We'll take it. 2nd and 5.
Two-back set for Keenan. 2 receivers right. Going to hand off to Garrison. Garrison's still on his feet.
Doing a great job staying on his feet.
First down up at the 50-yard line. And Garrison's always kind of been my breakout athlete. I don't know if he even touched the ball the first 4 games, but almost had that touchdown run there at Merritt and had it called back. And then Thomas had a couple big runs there, and of course the touchdown run there.
Well, I'll tell you, if there's a time that you want to shine, it's right now. He's doing a good job.
I-back set for the Red Devils. And little option play here. Derek Keenan going to keep it. And he is definitely going to gain that extra yard there, past the 44-yard line.
There you go.
That's another thing I was curious to see if the Red Devils would add to their offense, is a little bit of option. You saw Moreland run it with some success.
Yeah.
I think we ran it one time this season and resulted in a fumble. I think it was a reverse touchdown pick up and score from Carnegie. So glad to see us run it with some success there. Keenan along the right side, and he is stopped about the line of scrimmage. Oh, I would love to be able to tell you the hooker player on that play. Them blue numbers on that black jersey.
They are hard to see. I tell you what, they are real hard to see.
Not built for announcers and broadcasters, that's for sure.
Might have had a little loss on that play. 3rd and 5.
About a minute left here, as Garrison in motion. Gonna lead block, and there's Johnny.
There we go.
He's got room.
Off to the races.
He's got one man to beat at the 10. He doesn't get there, though.
Takes it to the 5. Great job. Great blocking scheme there from a line. Opened up the holes. Johnny saw it, cut back, and took it to the races.
And that's the plays you're going to want to see from the Red Devils tonight, as we've brought up. That's kind of the weakness of the Bulldog defense, is that stretch play. And it tends to be the advantage of the Red Devil offense. We've seen it countless time over the last couple weeks.
35 seconds on the clock. The Devils looking to punch it in here.
Ooh, there's a high snap, as it's still loose.
Still loose. Keenan's got it.
Bulldogs say they have it. Wrestling match on the pile there, and Keenan does have it.
The Red Devils.
Ouch, that one hurts.
That one was tough.
Clock's going to tick. It's going to be surprising if we get to another play here.
Will be a switch.
2-1, and that'll end the first quarter. Bulldogs lead it, 6-1. Back here in just a second for the second quarter. All right, here we go.
Keenan hands the ball to
Yeah, it was Martinez there up the middle. He's not going to gain much. Brings a 3rd and long.
close to 1 on the play, brings up 30 goal.
I'll tell you what, stats pretty close the first quarter. When we put the running and passing together, both teams were right there.
Wow. Both teams really had a big play. The difference is Devils just didn't get in the end zone on theirs. Man in motion, and we're going to have a flag. Yeah, it's over here on the near side. Ooh, encroachment on the Bulldogs. Devils going to get another free 5 yards here. And Coach Powers not happy.
We'll head south 5 yards. It's 3rd and 18.
Devils break huddle here. 2 running backs set for Keenan. 2 receivers to the right. As Keenan's going to roll. He's kind of in trouble here. He's going to throw it downfield. Almost intercepted.
Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one.
In and out of the hands of the receiver there.
Bulldogs could not hang on to that.
It's kind of a tough scenario here. As you're looking at a 4th and 16. Punting would be ridiculous. But kicking would also not be an option. So they're going to have to go for it.
Go back to the old Texas Tech days. 4th down, let's go for it.
Tough 4th and 18 scenario here. Devils going to leave 1 back in. Keenan.
Oh, there you go.
Looking left. He's got space.
He's got time.
Throws it to the corner of the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. The receiver he was looking for was...
Crosby was down there in that.
Yeah, Crosby Cartwright.
It's like Keenan just trying to make something work at that. Had time, but the defense was covering them up.
And if that was a 3rd down play, you'd imagine he would have tucked and ran, picked up a good little 10 yards or so, and try to make it a 4th and 8, a 4th and 9. But he had to go end zone on that play. Three receivers, actually just full on empty backfield. 5 receiver set. Man in motion as Martin's going to try and run it in. Goes nowhere.
It's like he's caught there by Hernandez.
Yeah, it was Nate Hernandez on the tackle. If you're the Hooker Bulldogs, I mean, you feel like that's the best play you can draw up. You spread out the defense with 5 receivers. You've got a outstanding, talented, quick quarterback who can take it himself. Just Devils met up one-on-one with skill there. Offset eye.
Twins. We got a flag.
Let's see what we get called here. False start against the Bulldogs. Other than that first original flag that was the personal foul, it seems like the flags have gone against the Bulldogs here.
Yeah.
Having a conversation. Oh, they're waving it. Waving it off. And so we'll still remain 2nd and 10. Coach Powers way out there talking to his offense. 2 receivers right, Twins, offset eye. Martin's under center, going to hand off, and Men in the
Not
backfield.
Not at all.
That's Big Bad Joe doing Big Bad Joe things. As that is a loss. Haven't moved the down marker. I kind of figured it'd be a little bit more.
Yeah, look a little more. They're just going to move it back a yard. 3rd and 11.
I don't know if my angle's terrible. I think the yard marker guy's just having a good old bros conversation down there. He's not in the right spot.
I don't think he is.
The lines are just not adding up.
And well, it looks like
Martin's gonna roll. Oh, had a
Catch it.
receiver.
Catch it.
Nope. And that would have been good enough for the first down, and that's what Powers is letting him know.
Looks like near side officials marking it there too. Looks like a questionable placement possibly on that.
Looks like the Bulldogs will
But now we are 4th and 10.
punt here. Arnold punts good, and
It's a bounce.
Espino across the 50, finds the right side. He's tracked down from behind. Gets it up to about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I think that was Jarius Guthrie.
Oh, was it really 15?
15-yard return on that
Ah,
coming out.
it's holding that shoulder,
Might
though.
have got a stinger there in the shoulder.
You know, our jerseys, our numbers, they're really clear.
Yeah.
But we got so many players with so similar looking numbers playing the
Right.
same position.
15, 19, yeah.
17, 13, 15, 19. As
Oh, and this is looking
again,
good.
that's Garrison.
Garrison is
He's
off.
down the edge. No, yeah, it is
Can
Garrison.
he do it?
Oh, pushed out at the
just
2.
Just a great run. by
Awesome
Braden Garrison.
run by Garrison.
You know, anytime you got a nice run like that, you can't help but congratulate the linemen for doing their job to make that happen as well.
8:45, and the Devils back to first and
Back
goal.
at it. We've been here a couple times, and it's like we're going to get it on the 4-yard line. 8:45. Devils looking to punch it in. Had an opportunity earlier.
2 receivers right. As Keenan's going to keep it.
Yeah, and then we're
It's
gonna
in.
hit it. Yep.
Touchdown, Red Devils. Awesome run, awesome blocks. And the
Well executed.
Devils will tie it up. And now here comes an important play. Madrid to kick the extra point and give the Devils the lead. Hooker went for it on 2 with their swinging gate formation and missed it. It's up.
It could go. and
It's
it
good.
does. Take the lead.
And Devils lead here 7-6. 8:40 left to play in the half. This is everything that the rivalry game lives up to. Bulldogs, Red Devils. This will be a good one. As we said, mid-season here as far as district play goes. As the both of these teams, they've got tough losses to Moreland and to Burns Flat, respectively. Hooker has played Fairview as well, so they've got 2 district losses. Devils only have the 1, but they'll play Fairview next week. That will not be easy, as I think Fairview's outscored almost every district opponent by 40 points or more.
They got a great squad this year.
I think back-to-back games, almost hitting 70 points. They're tough. They got Moreland tonight. That should be a decent one. Moreland's
Good game.
a tough team. Really, when we talk about the 2 teams that these guys have lost to, Burns Flat and Moreland, I just describe them as bullies. They're
They
they're
play hard
big
nosed
and
football.
yeah, they're big. They push you around. As Keenan will be set to kick off here to the Bulldogs. Going right to left. As here's the kick. Line drive right over the middle. As they're going to try the right side here. Gets past Garrison. Gets past a few more Red Devils. And Keenan able to make the play at about the 39-yard line.
Say Nate Hernandez on that one there, too.
Well, I saw number 4, too, Jose Garay. His second game of the season. He's actually missed the last 3 years of football due to injury. Finally getting to play last week in homecoming. Had a nice little 12-yard run to start it off his high school career as a senior.
That was a make or break right there.
Diamond set for the Bulldogs. Martins hands off up the middle. Ooh, he's going to get forward progress here and got a good 4 yards. It sounds like Castaneda was the running back. Their PA announcer has to have beautiful eyesight.
Yes.
Amazing
I would agree.
eyesight
I would agree.
to know who has the ball.
That or a great spotter.
Behind every good PA announcer is a great spotter.
I'll tell you what, you can't help but wonder how many times the hooker going to run it up the middle and then flare it up.
Diamond set here again. I believe Arnold is your back. He's going to drop back to throw. He looks and he's pressured.
He's got some trouble there.
And
he's met in.
We're going to have a flag. What are we going to get called here? Scott upset.
Madrid on the tackle.
I don't know. Oh, and
We
Coach
have
Scott's going to get a a foul or a flag.
We got flags flying from this side of the field, the other side of the field.
Kind of missed the first flag, but you got to imagine it's unsportsmanlike on the hit. And Bulldogs are going to get good field position off of these 2 penalties. That's going to add up to about 30 yards. And it's loud on this side.
It is loud on this side. There's a lot of objections. You never know what goes on in a game, what's said on the field, but I mean, looked like a good solid hit from Adrian Madrid there.
Scott's a passionate guy too. He doesn't hold anything back. I remember last year, Scott getting onto his own son on the sideline for a ball situation, and you see the passion from him there.
And that's a big penalty there.
Yeah, they'll get it at the 29-yard line now. Again, though, Bulldogs really hadn't done much. They had the one big play. They have to fight and grind for every yard to get a first down, so defense holding strong here. Diamond set as Martin's going to roll, and there's a flag. What are we going to get called here? I thought that left guard was moving nonstop. And now you got Bulldog coaches just as far as Scott was.
Yeah.
And not just one, but 2.
Yeah. Almost willing to suit him up out there.
Powers is originally a Texoma guy to begin with, so we always got to get that little stab into the rivalry. But, he's a passionate coach as well. He spends his time out there almost at the hash every time.
1st and 15.
I set here for the Bulldogs. As Martin's going to keep a little QB sneak. And he is going still. He was met at the line of scrimmage and then pushed for another 6 yards.
Yeah. Like he's held up at the line, hit by Roper, and then it ended up getting another 5 yards out of it.
2nd and 7 on the play. Diamond set here. Martin's gonna roll left. Got some blockers looking for the space and tracked from behind about the 21-yard line.
It's a little short.
He-
See where they mark it.
PA announcer giving credit to Joe on that tackle. Here we go, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Watch the ball.
Diamond set. Now, this is a good old wishbone, isn't it? Had not
Yep.
seen this from the Bulldogs. Handoff right up the middle.
Middle. Not much on the gain.
Looking to see where the line judges are going to mark them. Yeah, we've got the far judge just shy of the 20-yard line.
Well, we got 4th in inches.
Our near side here, he was a little bit further out. He came back to match the other side.
Yeah.
And let's see who calls timeout here. Oh, official timeout.
Get a measurement on this? Yep.
I'm not real. I mean, we got a terrible angle here, but I don't think they got it. The ball is hugging the 20-yard line.
It is hugging. It looked a little short.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
like
Like
that's a good distance
a
away.
pretty good, pretty short. Pretty short.
To imagine that they had to measure that one.
All right, we need some discipline here in the Red Devils. You know, we're going to try to draw them offside here.
Martin's under center. Wishbone look here again. And handoff right up the middle. They should have it here.
Yeah, I think.
That'll be a first down Bulldogs there.
Pick up enough for the first.
Is that the 3rd, 4th down conversion for the Bulldogs?
I believe that one is.
Wow. And not to say that the Devils aren't doing a good job on 4th down. It's forcing the Bulldogs to go to 4th down.
Right, right.
You really start to get the feel that winner of this game, they're going to force the other defense to get real tired here. Wishbone set again for the Bulldogs. A little lead here. Again, not going to gain much. Marked at the 13-yard line. Castaneda,
Hernandez and Hernandez.
the cousin combo.
Diego and Nathan in tandem.
Oh, not related Hernandez combo.
Yeah. Pick up about
Yeah, they're going to give him 3. 2nd and 7. Back to that wishbone. As Martin's under center. Ooh, he's going to roll.
out. And he's
Naked
gonna-
boot.
almost
Jukes.
there.
Throws it
Pops
up. Almost caught in the end zone there.
Good coverage there by Espino.
Imagine it was Robinson, the intended receiver there.
There's a whole lot of action there.
Wow.
Had to get rid of that ball. Espino, good coverage there in the end zone.
Sucks, fakes, and camera.
Our cameraman said he struggled with that one.
That's going to keep it 3rd and 7.
You know, we didn't get to welcome our helpers here. Luke McDaniel, AJ Breeden, helping out with the production side of this broadcast. Diamond set here for the Bulldogs. Little screen.
Oh.
That is a backwards pass. Get on the ball. We saw this 2 years ago.
Yes. There we
Devils
go.
will take over.
That's it.
Sweet,
I like the way
sweet
that one turned
revenge.
out. I like the way
Sweet,
that one
sweet
turned out.
revenge.
Yeah. Controversial play 2 years ago. Goes our way.
And that one was as obvious as you could get.
Yep.
Devils will take over. 3:33 left here in the second quarter. had a couple big runs here. They're going to try again.
Oh, we got
Martinez across the middle.
a good pickup on that one.
Gain of about 6.
Yep.
Devils had 2 big runs, put them in first and goal scenarios. Johnny Martinez on the first one, and Garrison on the second. Garrison's resulted in the next play being a Derek Keenan touchdown.
Three minutes on the clock.
2 wing set, and
Oh, and we got
no!
another high snap.
High snap, but Keenan
Keenan trying to make
recovers
something
quickly. He's brought down at about the 11-yard line. And it looks
May
like we
have
got
an
a
injured
bulldog
Bulldog.
real slow to get up.
Yep.
Can't see the number on it. Again, they have 2 guys sitting over there in crutches. They've been hurt for a while. Martins was pulled in the middle of the game last week. So was their center, Mendoza. I believe both of those guys are back in action here tonight.
I'll tell you, the Devils suffering with the snap a little bit. That's the second time that we've had a snap like that go high.
And really, when you figure it all out, that took points off the board. You were first and goal from the 5.
Yeah.
You had 4 downs to try and put something in, and instead you had a high snap. You ended up back at I believe it was the 23-yard line or so.
Yeah.
Got lucky. Bulldogs
lost.
gave you 5 yards back, but no points ended up on the scoreboard due to it. Did I hear Thomas is leading Burns Flat 8-6?
Yes.
I think our PA announcer just mentioned that. That would be a definite shocker in the district standings. 3rd and long for the Devils. Wingback set here for Keenan. Oh no, 2 guys in motion. That's not illegal. You are not allowed to do that.
Oh boy, Devils putting themselves in a bad position here. 2:43 left on the clock. And yeah, that's confirmed, Mr. McBride.
8-6. Wow.
8-6 in the second quarter. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Thomas leads Burns Flat-Dill City 8-6.
This will be an interesting scenario here if the Bulldogs will have their ears pinned back as Keenan drops the throw. He's going to throw it deep. Let's see who gets it. Nobody does. Garrison, the intended receiver. Not sure who knocked it down over there. It might have been Martins.
A couple of black jerseys there on the other side of the field.
Is that a pink flag down? I hope it's not. It sure looks like one.
There is a flag down.
You know, a couple of years back, the NFL did the pink flag thing, and eventually had to go away from it because so many of the players' gear is also pink.
Oh, I see.
There was a lot of mistakes if it was a towel that had gotten pulled off a player or a flag, and they eventually had to stop using the pink flags, but kept the pink whistles and everything else.
It's just in a 4th down situation.
Devils will go ahead and punt here. Little line drive punt. Going to take some Red Devil bounces and stop at about the 44-yard line. Good field position for the Bulldogs. 2:27 left here in the half. Let's see if the Red Devil defense can come up big again.
Almost about a 40-yard punt.
Last possession, we saw lots of wishbone. They ran wishbone over and over and over again. Powers kind of does that from time to time. He finds a formation he likes. He'll stick with it until it breaks. Devils, though, were able to force a turnover on a backwards pass.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, though, didn't go anywhere after forcing that turnover. Diamond set here for the Bulldogs as Martins in danger. Yeah,
That's
he's
a
going to get
loss.
stopped. Oh, we got flags again. We'll see what this is. We got the sign of pushing happening.
On the Bulldogs.
It's on the Bulldogs. Whew. You hold your breath on those. You're
know,
not sure what
I
happens.
tell you, I looked out there and I didn't see anything coming from the Red Devils, but you never know. Sometimes you can't see it all.
Well, I saw a Red Devil kind of fall on the pile late there. And I was kind of concerned that was going to be the call. But, again, it looked like he was pushed. And I think that's what the man in stripes will say, is that he was pushed way after the whistle.
All right. Be 1st and 20.
Diamond set here for the Bulldogs. Martin's back
And
to
he's
pass.
back to pass.
He's looking. Pump fakes.
There's
Throws
it
it
out.
deep again, and it'll be incomplete.
Crosby Cartwright on the coverage.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down.
In 20.
Devils have done a real good job stopping the run. The pass,
I'd say they've made some good adjustments.
I'm holding my breath on, you know.
Last couple of passes, I think they've been in the right spot.
It's just that first one, you know, leaves a scar.
Yeah, I know.
Diamond set here for the Bulldogs. Martin is going to roll here to the right side. He's got blockers in front of him. And finally brought down by Nate Hernandez.
So he got tripped up and met Nate at the 50.
It's going to be a 3rd and long scenario.
Johnny's able to get his hands on that.
Devils have a really good pass rush. I'm not real worried about anything really breaking here.
Good pressure. 1:37 left in the half.
Ball sits right above that H logo.
Yeah. Scoreboard signaling 3rd and 50. I like that better than 3rd and 17.
I would like to make that possible. Let's
I think they're flipped on the numbers. Got a timeout.
Bulldog timeout.
Good stuff happening here.
This is everything you'd imagine this game would be. 6-7 score, 1:18 left here in the second quarter.
And
Beautiful night.
Good night. And really, I mean, it's a almost dead even game on the rushing. Now, of course, you know, Hooker came out with the passing, got the good pass in the very beginning, put 6 on the board. But when you come to the running game, the rushing game, I mean, we're looking pretty solid on both sides of it. Even the turnovers, you know, a couple turnovers killed us, and we got Hooker in good position down there. But you know, we had a good Devil defense down there, and it was stopped. But I mean, you look at the penalties, you look at the yardage, and I mean, on paper, it looks like a pretty evenly matched game.
The scoreboard shows it as well. It's a pretty
That's
evenly
right.
scoreboard type of game
But
as
I
well.
did like 3rd and 50 more than I like
3rd and 16.
I did like that. That'd be my only objection so far, Mr. Brad. I think we should have kept it.
I had an old football coach. He said 3.5 to stay alive.
There you go.
And that seems both these teams' motto here tonight. 2 receivers on both sides. Ooh,
it's
I thought
close.
someone went early.
It's close.
Oh, and here you got
Oh,
a
we're gonna
backwards
cover it
pass.
up. It is
Yeah.
nowhere.
It was Burge who threw the pass there. He's actually listed as the backup QB. He came and finished that Moreland game last week.
Martinez and Roper there apply that pressure.
I thought there was a lot of movement early before the snap.
Oh, it was
and
close. It was close.
had the backward pass again.
Yep. That changes yard marker 4th and 16.
Got a lineman change coming in here.
So Spino back for the Devils.
Ooh, that one's
and we got
blocked.
that one blocked, and it is caught. And
How about that for
that
field
is-
position?
That is what you want to see right there. I mean, that's going to change the tempo there. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Devils going to take over on the 49-yard line.
Awesome play there. I believe Diego Hernandez was the one who came down with it.
Got a little error on that one.
Those are still scary, though. That's a live ball.
That is a live ball.
Yeah, that still can go either way. As Red Devils come up, twins on both sides. And Keenan back to pass, little out route, and escorted out of bounds. Gain of about 2 on the carry. They're marking him backwards. They're marking him right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm marking him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd have went with the line of scrimmage.
I mean, really didn't get forward progress on that play.
I know. I mean, he was met right there. If anything, it looked like he got hit at the 50. That's a
I
long
thought he
ways
was on
over
this
there.
side of the 50, but
Yeah, long ways over there. 58 seconds on the clock here in the half.
Hawk did stop because he went out of bounds. Stack receivers for the Devils. Keenan back to pass. He's looking left again. He's going to step up. He's in trouble.
Almost half the
Oh,
room
lost a yard there.
there. Down by number 21 or 71.
71 would be Parker.
3rd and 11.
He's a guy, I remember that number because he normally wears the 5. But due to their issues with the depth of their line, a lot of the injuries on their line, he's wearing 71 tonight. Two receivers right, 2 backs. Handoff here to the
Garrison
close
finds the
side.
hole.
Garrison out to the 30. Oh, get off of me, son.
And he gets out of bounds with 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a hit
Tell
there
you what,
from
he went
Garrison.
straight at that Bulldog.
Wow.
Power run there by Garrison.
He is not afraid of contact.
He's
That
not
is for
afraid
sure.
of contact. That was a strong run. Good read. Way to see the field.
Wow. It blows my mind. We didn't hand the ball off to him the first 3 games.
Impressive.
That was obviously a mistake.
That was impressive.
Wow.
Is he a junior?
He's a junior.
He's a
Braden
junior.
Garrison, a junior. And running like a madman. You know,
He might have the hit of the week. I don't know.
maybe
I'll
right
tell you
and
what.
by a running back.
I'll tell you what. That was solid.
Joe's gonna get jealous, man.
Hey, we got good field position here.
7 seconds left, though. Time's not in the favor of the Red Devils. But to get a score right here, 29 yards out. Yeah, that's actually 15 yards out. My eyesight failed me. That's a 2, not a 3.
Yeah, 20 yards.
Strong side's going to be on the right here for the Red Devils. Keenan back to pass. He's looking over the middle. He's got to step up. He's in trouble. Throws it. Oh, it's intercepted by the Bulldogs. We do have a flag on the play, though. Time has ran out. If this is on the defense, the Devils get a free play. Just in case you're curious about that. Holding
It's on
against
the
the Red
Devils.
Devils. They will decline it. We will go to half. So that is
Good half a play.
heck of a half a play there. Devils lead 7-6. This has been a great game. We will go to our ads and be
Alright.
back here for the second half of this ball game. See you in a bit. right, fans, welcome back. Second half of football between the Hooker Bulldogs and the Texoma Goodwill Red Devils. Whoa, that scared me a half second. I didn't know where that was coming from. We are the Texoma Broadcasting Club. I'm Ty McBride. With me today, Goodwill's own Jason Schreiner. And then running our camera for us is Luke McDaniel. Programming will be AJ Breeden. Kind of a new group here for a little bit, actually. Our 8th graders are normally playing with the band, so they miss out helping us. And with spring break, or not spring break, but fall break, and all the different stock shows going on and vacations taking place, got to bring in Mr. Schreiner here with us.
Man, I'm glad to be here. You know what? I'm glad I got this mic figured out how I can turn it around.
Yeah.
I just love it. I love hearing my voice on the radio, and I'm just happy I could get it turned around. You didn't sabotage me, did you?
No,
Okay,
not on
all right.
purpose.
Okay, all right. No, it's a good game so far. Good first half. Good first half play. Teams leveling out, really, on all stats.
Yeah, you were going over at halftime, and it was just level.
Penalties, yards given, rushing, passing, it's all right there within, we're talking 10, 15 yards difference.
Big kickoff here to the Red Devils, and they're going to return it here. Down the sideline will be Diego Hernandez. Diego Hernandez, new back out there for the Devils. Actually, I think Cartwright's actually filling in for the injured Jarius Guthrie. As I was down there, I heard that sounds like he will probably not return for this ball game.
It's a good little return.
Out to the 40-yard line. Devils had 2 huge runs here.
Yeah.
They got him into goal line positioning. Was able to punch one of those times in for a touchdown. 2 wing backs for Red Devils. Going to hand off to Roper on the edge.
He's got a lot of room on the outside. He's got a lot of room. Good cuts. Good run by Roper. We got a
we're
flag.
gonna have a flag. What are we going to call it
We got
here?
a flag.
That was a good 20-yard run.
Great run.
Oh, there's another flag. Maybe they're just positioning it to the right spot. Block in the back, Red Devils. And so that goes the wrong direction now. That's the play, though, you're going to want to see from the Red Devils. We mentioned it in the first half.
Yeah.
You go back and you watch film on the Bulldogs, that off tackle tends to be an issue for their defense to guard, and proves truthful there on the jet sweep.
Well, that'll put first and a long 2.
As terrible as that was, as much as 20 yards goes back,
I know.
you say first and 2, and you're like, yeah, I can live with that.
Yeah, we can work with that.
Wingback set here. Man in motion, and they're going to come to this opposite side.
There goes Martinez. He's got enough for the first. Keeps it rolling down. 41-yard line.
I almost saw the Hooker Bulldog number on that one. So close, so close. I think that's 65. I put my roster away because I wasn't having luck, but I believe 65 tends to be their middle linebacker.
Good run there by Martinez. Picks up a first down. Be first and 10 from the 41. Devils lead 7-6.
2 receivers out right. 2 back, split back for Keenan. As he's going to fake the handoff. He's got
room
on the edge. He's through the middle. Lawson Lynch comes up to make the tackle.
Move the sticks again.
How about this from the Devils? Just some smash mouth running here.
Smash mouth coming up third quarter. Come out a running third quarter. Going to place it just short of the 25.
Having some substitution issues here. Espino wasn't sure if he was supposed to be in or out on this play. He'll stay out.
Devils able to move the ball well.
Two receivers outright. I formation here for the Devils. They're going to hand off
There is
to
Garrison.
Man, he can hit
Well,
that
I tell
outside
you what,
fast.
he can do that. He is doing a great job tonight. Great blocking by the line there. It'll be close.
I'll tell you this: you show one play of Braden Garrison there. You show him running over that guy, and you're like, man, run him up the middle all night long. He runs outside like that too,
Yeah.
and he's at the hash before anybody gets there.
He's got a set of wheels on him.
Second and one.
A long one.
Same formation for the Devils, split back. Twin receivers right. And handoff going the opposite way with
And there's Garrison.
There he is. He's in.
And he's in there.
Touchdown, Red Devils.
Fantastic job by the Devils. Good gaps created. Garrison able to capitalize on it. Punches it in for another 6.
He scored last week on a touchdown. Should have scored the week before. Got it called back. And that'll be a new tradition here for the Red Devil offense. Garrison in the back of the end zone. Madrid to kick. And
it's good.
Good.
100%. 100%.
And
2 for
Devils
2.
are fired up. I mean, outside of the block and the back call, every play
Just
had
right.
significant yardage.
Just right.
And
Great job. Great job by the Devils.
this is exactly what you want to see from them.
Well, I tell you, they came out third quarter and they had purpose the third quarter. It's like they might have caught the Bulldogs off guard a little bit.
We'll see how the Bulldogs respond here. They really took one under the chin there on that drive. Red Devil defense has been stout. They only got beat on the one play. They've been able to contain Martins real well. Gonna have some substitutions on the the kickoff return, as we mentioned earlier. Garrison, Guthrie, not able to finish out this game. He came off that kickoff return pretty hurt. Keenan to kick off. He's been sharing that duties with 55 Stevan Martinez, but he tends to be your main kicker. As this side of the field getting pretty excited, pretty hyped.
Yeah, a lot of noise
8-point
over
lead.
here on this side of the field.
Again, these teams currently sit 4th and 5th in district play. Fairview, Burns Flat, both at the top there with undefeated records. Moreland just behind them. Their sole loss was to Burns Flat. Texoma Goodwill 4th. Their sole loss to Burns Flat. As this one's going to be returned midfield.
He's going to be met there by...
Garrison.
Is that Garrison?
Make the touchdown, turn around, make the tackle.
Make the tackle. Having a good night. Momentum definitely changing here.
Bulldogs will be back at the 25.
All right, let's see how our defense comes out. 1st and 10 from the 25.
A bit of an old pistol set here for the Bulldogs. Handoff right up the middle.
Right up the middle, nowhere to go. There's Big Joe and number 3.
Raul Reza.
Raul Reza shut it down quick. I think the Devils have adjusted well to those gaps. That worked out pretty good for the Bulldogs in the very beginning. And they've made those adjustments, so I'd look for the Bulldogs to start airing it out a little bit.
That's the first time we saw that formation out of them, though.
Yeah.
They're going to go 2 receiver set here. Single back. Martin's back to pass. He's going to roll, pressured, and just
And
has
it's
to
short.
throw it away.
Good pressure there by Martinez.
You saw immediately with when Martinez broke off the coverage and put pressure on Martins.
Yeah.
He had to
He
desperately
had to
do
get rid of
something
that
with
ball.
it. 3rd and 10 here.
8:36 left in the third.
You mentioned it earlier in the broadcast. You know, we spent back-to-back years here in 2019 and 2020. Both of those games were spectacular in their own as man in motion. We'll have trips now to the left. They'll roll left. Martin's looking to throw. Throws and
it's intercepted. That's
Going the-
Crosby Cartwright. Cutting
Cros-
back, finding gaps. He'll finally come down.
Got it to the 34.
Nice job by the secondary there.
And the tide has turned. Talking about those past games, 2019, the Bulldogs were heavily favored in that one, and the Red Devils came into to Hooker and upset the Bulldogs that season. Devils ended up with the 2nd seed, hosted that playoff game there in Goodwill versus Hobart. Following season, the Red Devils were favored heavily coming into Hooker, and the opposite happened. Hooker
Right.
pulled off the upset, and the Red Devils fell to the 3 seed. Handoff around the
Garrison
edge,
on the
and it's
outside.
Garrison again.
Oh, and he's tripped up by number 13.
Ooh, he's a little bit limpy there. Twisted the ankle a little bit. He'll shake it off.
He's got some yardage on him tonight.
I mean, I don't keep gamely stats, but I'm pretty sure this is his season high,
Oh, yes. Yeah.
probably career high.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not.
You know, these last couple of games, he's turned it on.
Oh yeah. 2 wingback set here for Keenan. Oh, Devils do it again. Both of the wingbacks in motion.
Little confusion there.
That's the second time that's happened, and hate to say it, I saw it in the junior high game
Yeah.
as well. Some miscommunication there.
We'll let him make it 2nd and 9.
Referees, swinging that arm, rolling that clock. I'm hoping that the clock operator on the other
I
side
hope he
is
sees that.
yeah, making sure that thing is moving. Devils lead by 8 here. As Espino in motion.
Nice
And-
little run there by Martinez. Still going, still pedaling. It'll take more than a few to bring him down. In fact, he just doesn't go down.
With the rivalry game, you've seen the referees do a real good job of trying to keep the heads of the players here. The one thing that I've seen them let play out long is those push plays.
Yeah, those push up. Yeah.
Getting stuck. I kind of would like a whistle blown on those a little bit sooner. And not just that play, but I mean, there's been a
Right.
few other plays, whether it's
Yeah, there's
Bulldogs
been a
with the
few
ball or
occasions
with us
where-
with the ball.
Where there's been a gang tackle of things. Garrison's got it. He is met.
He's not going to get as many yards
No.
as he's been getting on that.
No, he is met. That's by number 3.
That would be Arnold if it's number 3. Thought he might have been
No, 13.
13.
13.
Yeah, Lawson Lynch. If you see a big play from the Bulldog defense, it's a shocker if it's not done by number 13. Lawson Lynch is just an absolute stud on the defensive side of the ball. It'd half make me want to play him just dead center middle linebacker.
Yeah.
Let him control both sides of the field.
We got a 4th down opportunity here.
Ooh, they're going to throw a late flag. And it's a false start on the Devils. That 4th and 5 now becomes a 4th and 10. Wasn't quite sure who moved.
I didn't see it.
When both your wingbacks move at the same time, that's obvious. That one, not so much. I do have to say we've got the end zone cameras now, and there was a play a couple games ago. I think it was a Merritt game. Just could not figure out why we got called for offsides, and went back watching that end zone camera film, and just the only reason I noticed it that the center actually lifted the ball up, put it back down. Would never have known that from our angle.
Yeah.
Ooh, Devil's gonna call timeout here. I think the play clock was at 0.
That's a close one. Saved it.
Great job by Derek Keenan to pick that up, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of, I just have a bad angle here. There is a play clock on this side
Yeah, south
of the
side.
field.
Well, and they got one down there. It's hard to see.
See, mine's the opposite. I can see the north side one real well. I can't see the south side. So I figured Derek kind of looked back, saw it, and called it, but he can see that one, so.
Well, good start, man. Good start to the third quarter. Good start.
If they can capitalize here on this 4th and 10, it'd be huge.
I'll tell you what. 5:25 left in the third.
You know, we've talked about this off air as we got a moment here. Today was the junior high cross country state track meet, and with us, Luke McDaniel medaled, 8th grader from Texhoma.
Great
Looking around
job.
like, was that me? Been a long day for Luke. He started off down there at the southern border.
Yeah.
Oh, fumble on the play. I think
and
the Bulldogs got
the
it.
Bulldogs got it. You know, we got to send 2 down there, and they medaled today. Aislinn Alvarez and Eduardo Mejia ran real hard for the Eagles.
And that will be a turnover. Again, you kind of you feel hurt on that one. You lost the ball, but if they made the tackle right there, I mean, it's the same scenario. Kind of brought us back to that block in the back plate.
Right.
Still bad outcome, but still going to work out for you.
It's still going to work out.
Ooh, they got the trip set up to the wrong side of the field.
Got a 3-man front.
Stack those trip receivers on the left side.
7 on the play clock.
Martin's.
Run straight up.
That's a lot of things that happen for a QB sneak.
Yeah. Powers is wanting to lead him out. Picks up.
Ooh,
Pretty good run, though.
There's a late flag on the play. It's against the Red Devils.
What's it called?
I missed it. I would imagine somewhere in the area of a face mask.
8.
He's marking off 15, so.
15-yard penalty.
Now they're going to stack those trips out here right.
Yep. See if the defense can recover.
Lynch on the carry and going to run into Colton Roper.
Runs Roper.
Defense getting a little bit soft here.
They are. They are.
This has kind of been the best couple plays for the Bulldogs.
442.
Yeah.
That's the numbers we're staring at.
3 receivers right again.
He'll go up the middle.
Had some blocks, and he'll get the first.
That'll get a first down.
A lot of success here from the Bulldogs in this formation. They're spreading out the Devils, forcing them to cover up those 3 receivers.
Yeah, you would assume that they're going to keep running that until we least expect it, and then they're going to let that stack work.
You got to cover it tight too, because you can throw that bubble screen out there. You got 2 lead blockers. As Martins is going to take it up the middle again.
Run the same thing.
Broke free. And I believe that is Diego Hernandez on the tackle. Oh, holding against the Bulldogs.
All right.
So that'll come back. That's one of those things when you have an inexperienced line like the Bulldogs are having to do right now. They have lots of players injured there.
Yep. Well, it'll benefit the Devils here.
First and 15.
First and 20.
20. Set up bunch receivers outright again.
Same formation.
And
And they're going to throw it now.
Throw it
Heavy
to the single
pressure.
back. He
Oh,
didn't
it was
catch
in the basket, too. He could not hold it.
Again, we talked about it. If they go to a pass play, you've got a lot of opportunities here.
Yeah.
We were talking what they could run out of that three receiver bunch, but you got a one-on-one matchup on the opposite side of the field too.
Yeah, we got an injured Red Devil over here, number 61.
That would be Quintana.
Same
formation.
with the stack. And they're going to run it down the middle again. Met there by Hernandez. Nathan Hernandez wraps it up.
That's exactly what you need from your line in that scenario then. Offense has you spread out. D lineman's got to make plays. They're going to get out of the formation now that it stopped working.
Yep.
Twin receivers both sides. Keep an eye out for number 6, Robinson. That's going to be Burgess' favorite, not Burgess, but Martin's favorite receiver.
Set up in a pistol.
Drop back to pass.
He's going to drop
looking
back.
Left.
He
Gonna
lets it
throw
fly. There's a lot of people there.
Incomplete.
Crosby, Cartwright, there to make things interesting.
Kind of thought he might have jumped that just a tad early there. I
Yep.
think if he was a little bit later to that play, he might have made a bigger play. What do we have here? I hear our side booing. There's a flag on the play.
I do see a flag there. Midfield.
And the Devil defense backing up.
I mean, are they signaling pass interference or?
I think it's a roughing the passer call.
Oh.
I didn't see what the white hat called, but according to what the fans were yelling,
We'll make it a
automatic first down.
first and 10. That's unfortunate.
And
Going
here-
back to that formation.
Yeah, back to the bunch 3 receivers to the right.
Up
And
the
Martin's
middle.
going to keep it again, and ooh, hit the brakes there.
Hesitated. I think that was,
Madrid, was it not?
yeah, Madrid.
Saw Adrian Madrid coming, and
Pickup of a yard.
so again,
Sticking with it.
they've ran this formation, had a lot of success, but the last 3 plays not gone the Bulldog way. Martin's not going to hand it on. No, it's a little option, but
He
it's not
thought
going
about
to work
keeping it.
when Joe can get both.
And we had all kinds of people. We had Joe, we had Hernandez.
If your name was Hernandez, you were on that play.
Yeah. And number 8. Number 8.
Diego Hernandez.
It was a Hernandez trio.
Yeah. Joe was the one that took the pitch guy, though, and then when that wasn't going to work, he went ahead and took the quarterback with him.
Lost a yard on that. We can go to the air here.
And they're looking back to the left. Oh, he got free. And he's going to be close to that first down marker.
He's going to be real close. It
Real
looks,
close.
It looks like it could be short. Yeah, we're short on it. It'll bring up 4th and 2, 4th and 3.
I thought that line judge originally spotted him at about the 15, and he brought it back to the 19.
Okay, here we go. Big play for the defense.
Another big 4th down, and Bulldogs out of that formation. They'll go twin receivers both sides.
See if they try to draw our defense off.
Hadn't tried that in a while. They're going
We're
to
going to
roll
go
right.
pass. We're going to roll right.
Martin's going to try and take off. He got the
Almost there
first.
by Martinez.
And he'll walk out of bounds at the 10. We're talking on the drive up here. Martins is just a scary QB that way. If he can get the edge, he is fast and he can get upfield. Minute 20 left here in the third. Bulldogs going to set back up with that trio left. Hand off to Lynch and
There, ooh, that's a good hit.
Ouch.
That's a good hit.
It looked like Collins spun him around,
That was
and
by
then Nate Hernandez finished it. Second and goal.
I don't know if they picked up anything on that one.
I think they probably lost yardage. Yeah, can we stopping the clock?
Yeah.
What's the point on that one? Run it.
I'm going to encourage them to run the clock.
And there's
the
that bubble
pass.
screen.
There's a lot of holding going on out there.
Devils able to stop it though. He is signaling roll that clock. Yes, please roll it. It's set at 1:20 for a good 7 seconds. Clock is ticking though. They did not get out of bounds.
Like there's a lot of contact out there.
3rd and 7. Or I guess I should say 3rd and
Third
goal.
and goal.
From 7. Trip receivers left. They're not bunched this time though.
Nope. Trips left. They'll go up the middle.
And Joe's got him.
Joe's there. Roper's there. Martinez is there. Breeden's there.
Phil and the Devils were offended when we called the defense soft there for a while.
I think that it offended them, and I think that they're going to prove us wrong here.
15 seconds left, 4th down.
4th and goal.
I would imagine Powers is going to let this go to the 4th quarter.
Yep.
Take the extra 10 seconds, draw something up.
He's walking that way. He's headed south, so.
And there goes the Bulldog
There it is.
offense.
There it is.
4th quarter on its way, 14-6. Devils lead.
Really coming out strong. Beginning of the 3rd quarter was a heck of a quarter for the Devils. Only real concerns are just, penalties put us in a bad spot. And they were able to move the ball that way and get down there into the red zone. So
Bulldogs moved the ball real well in that bunch trips
Yeah.
formation. Devils got it figured out a couple times, and that's led us here to this 4th down scenario that we're going to see coming into the 4th quarter. Mr. Schreider, do you got any scores, updates for us? I know that Thomas Burns Flat game was a lot closer than a lot of people would imagine it.
yeah, it was
Being-
shocking. Let me see if I can get us some updates real quick.
I think at the half I heard Burns Flat was back
Oh,
up
we got
front.
I tell you what, we got a game there at Thomas. Burns Flats up 18-14.
Wow.
It's halftime.
And that's surprising. Thomas, I mean, we saw Burns Flat. We've seen Thomas. Burns Flat's a big team.
Yeah,
They're a big bully team.
they're a hard-hitting team.
That Thomas team is young. They don't really have quite the size. And so real surprised that they're fighting in that one. And Moreland looks like they're playing Fairview.
They're playing
a little bit closer
playing
than
them closer
everyone
than
else
normal.
has.
Yeah. Fairview up 23-6 there in Fairview. It's 4th quarter there. It's got to be a 4th quarter. Maybe we don't have an update on the Thomas score because it says it's halftime. I'm assuming that we'll get an update on it, but right now it's 18-14.
Shootout there in Merritt, it looks like 34-22.
34-22 in favor of Merritt.
That game's going to last all night if they keep scoring that way.
Yeah.
And
All right. Back to our game. Here we are.
as predicted,
It is
trips
a-
outright.
4th and goal. And it's a pass.
He's going to throw. He's looking over the middle. Has a man. Did he bring
And
it
it's
down?
caught.
Did he bring it down?
It's
He
caught.
did. Touchdown Bulldogs. And that's just from our angle here. You could see
Yeah.
every second where that was going.
I thought by being up here in the press box, I might not hear that
Horn?
horn
Yeah.
as much, but it is a loud piece of machinery.
Big 2-point conversion here now.
Big play. Big play.
Bulldogs went for it earlier, didn't get it on their little swinging gate formation. No trickery here.
Nope.
They're just going to line up, double tight end set. And they're going to run heavy. No,
Oh,
it's a reverse, and nobody's ready for it.
Nobody's home.
As Bulldogs will tie it up. 11:54 here in the fourth quarter.
You know, good execution by the Bulldogs.
And so now it'll be up for the Red Devil offense to answer back.
And we're just going to start the game over here with 11:54 left in the fourth. Tied at 14.
I gotta say, for anyone who has looked at this game for the last 6 days, you wouldn't expect anything different.
Yeah.
14-14 tie, early fourth quarter, with just in my opinion, maybe I'm crazy here or biased, but the best rivalry in the Panhandle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
By far.
Yeah, a long-time rival. Back and forth.
Back deep will be Hernandez and Espino. If you were wondering what the Oklahoman thought on this game, they picked the Devils by 2.
Really?
Here's your kick.
That's a good kick.
Gonna go right to Espino.
Let's go.
As here they set up the blocks, and he's
They're
got
playing
some
his
space.
song.
Joe leading.
Nice.
Oh, we've got a flag way back at the 30-yard line. Oh, I was watching Joe the whole time.
I was too.
Because I saw it get set up. And this is probably going to head the wrong direction here.
Yeah, looking for a block in the back. Penalty's kind of hurting us.
What a good return there. That's
Great
going to be.
return. Great blocking.
I mean,
Move the ball. I mean, what was that? Almost 30-yard return?
yeah. Now Devils are going to get it about where Espino caught it.
Yep. It's
Everybody,
all right. We got experience working from this part of the field.
Everybody's eyes just lit up when you saw
Yep.
Joe leading Espino down the sideline.
Yep.
Split back.
I think Espino might have been filling that motley crew.
And up the middle is Martinez, and he is stopped.
The
We got a
Bulldog
Bulldog a little bit slow to get up.
A little shaken. 75.
75, that would be Rhett Nunley.
Looks like we lost a little on that one. Be 2nd and 11. Tie ball game, 11:15 left in the ball game.
Wingback set for the Red Devils.
Garrison in
And off
motion.
to Garrison. Garrison got the edge.
I'll tell you what.
Get
Give
some
him,
more, boy.
Give him. Oh, look at that.
Got it out to the 30. I think he's going to be shy of the first.
I'll tell you what. Good run though. Good run. 3rd and 2.
Martin's on the tackle.
3rd and 2.
Yeah, you'll see that be part of Fairview scouting report.
Right. Right.
Garrison, just a deadly back there.
Yep.
Now they're going to run it.
Keenan's going to go
And
outside.
He's got space.
He's got it.
He's
got it.
Garrison lead blocking.
He's got it. Oh, look at him
He's
go.
still on his
got
feet.
We've got a flag there, and he brings him down at the 25-yard line.
Where's that flag at?
Flag
About the
sitting at the 40. Man, I tell you what. That's a great job by Derek Keenan.
This is going to be a first down.
Multiple ways that could have went another direction, and he kept it going.
I don't think that's a flag.
But we got some laundry out there.
I think it's the wrong color.
It is the wrong
I think
color.
it's a towel.
That might have been Powers might have thrown that out there. I don't know.
That's a Powers flag.
And there's Johnny.
Ooh, met at the line.
Yeah, he got a little piece of 75 on that one. When you get that off the field, that's messing with me out there.
At about the 39-yard line, I think we've got a towel. It's about the area where they were just trying to grab anything of Derek Keenan,
Right.
bring him down. Keenan singing that old MC Hammer song, "Can't Touch This."
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We got a 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9 here. 14 seconds on the play clock.
Wingback Garrison
Garrison's got it again.
around the edge. Ooh, look at how they tried to box him in.
I tell you what,
That's a first down again from Garrison.
that's my cue right there. He got met on the outside. Looked like the play was shut down from the outside, and he popped inside. He saw the outside defender. Able to read it quick.
And that's a seasoned backed move. You know,
That
that's
is.
guys who
That
ran
is.
the ball season after season. This is his second, third game
Yeah.
at the
yeah.
position, I guess.
Yep.
I mean, he's played the position all season. But
I mean, that was quick decision making right there on Garrison's behalf. And you know what? That gives us another first down, so we're down here 1st and goal.
Devils have been here a couple times now.
Ready to punch it in.
Man,
We're moving in motion. And there's Keenan up the middle.
Oh, he's got space. He's in.
And we'll just step
Touchdown.
right back in there. Devils saying we don't need to keep it close like this. Let's just go ahead and put one up.
Second touchdown run from Derek Keenan.
Great job. Great job. Still got wind. Still got gas in the tank. 20-14.
Madrid
Here goes Madrid.
for the extra point. Snaps there. Kicks.
Oh,
blocked.
blocked.
Oh, that's going to leave something on the table now.
Yep.
14-20 your score. 8:41 left in this ball game.
There we go. It looks like that piece of laundry might have came from Keenan himself when he was spinning and
He did go back and get it, right?
jiving and juking out there.
It's kind of what I thought it was. I
It's a hand towel.
thought it was his hand towel that a Bulldog pulled off as they were trying to get him. Quintana's coming off the field. He's still limping
He's
a
limping.
bit.
Yep.
Not something you want to see. He's been a real key lineman for the Red Devils this year.
Well, you know, I know it's not what we want right now, 14-20, but hey, Madrid's 66% from the goal tonight, so 2 of 3. 8:41 left in the game here. How much do we shave off that clock on that drive?
Not as much with the Bulldog clock operator over
yeah,
there.
a little slower. I went ahead and quit trying to mark up stats here. It's a little dark in here.
I think about 6 minutes or so, 5 something. I think we had it 14:50, 14:57. 8:41 now left in the ball game. Now next week, Devils will be there at the campus of OPSU in Goodwill, as they will host in the district-leading Fairview Yellow Jackets. Third in the state. That's a tough team. Ooh, a
Onside.
little onside there.
It's covered up
Stevan Martinez
by
with
number
the kick.
4.
That'll be Burge on the recovery.
Yeah, everybody needs to come out and watch the game this next weekend, or this next week.
I love the games at Panhandle. It's
I'll tell
just
you-
a great atmosphere. You gotta love the college feel with it. Field is beautiful. Scoreboard's amazing.
We're just happy to have it. It's a fun time. I hope everybody enjoys it. Electricity.
3 receivers right.
Got 3-man front.
Here comes the run up the middle.
Oh,
and-
no.
Ooh, what broke through Reza's tackle.
Held him up there, though.
just enough time for Joe to get there in time.
I don't think he expected that.
2nd and 7. Ain't broke, don't fix it. Bulldogs back in that bunch receiver set. They really like it over there on the right side, too. They ran it most of the time on the right side.
See if we go down the middle again. No,
They're
we're
going
going
to roll to that side.
Look for that bubble.
Going to step up, throw it.
Oh, and the ball's
Ooh.
loose, knocked out of bounds. Got a
They're
helmet
calling
on
it.
it.
They're calling incomplete.
We got a flag out there.
Oh, yeah, right there at the
Right there at the 45, 47.
line of scrimmage. Should be out. It's against the Bulldogs. I believe
There
it's
we
a
go.
hold call.
I didn't see who was out there on that pass, but it looked like it had every opportunity to be complete, and it was knocked out.
Looks like we got that bunch set.
Yep, second 16.
You
Going to
know,
follow
now
trips.
they're going to spread out that trips. And they're going to roll right.
He's got the flats, and he stutters and is
Ooh, he's still on
cutting
his
across
feet.
the field and just having a hard time bringing him down. Finally falls down at the 50.
Joe and Crosby Cartwright on the tackle.
It's a good job scrambling.
It looked like the Devils had that all,
Yeah, had it covered up.
yeah. And just, you know, Cleet Martins and the athlete that he is able to make a lot out of nothing there.
Big down for the Red Devils. 7:10 on the clock. 3 and 5.
Ooh, I think they tried to get the Devils to jump. They
Yep. We got 10 seconds on the play clock.
looked back there. Martin's option. Ooh, it's there.
Almost met by there. Almost met by number 59.
He's going to be short, though.
He
Martinez
is short.
on the stop.
Let's see where the placement is on it.
Ooh, and Lawson Lynch is slow to get up. He is down,
He is down.
and that is not what you want to see for the Bulldogs.
I think Cale Collins was on that outside, almost disrupted that play for that pitch.
Yeah, you could see that on that. Martins has to pitch that because of what Collins is.
Yep.
And you thought they'd get a lot more out of that play, except Johnny Martinez was able to make the stop as the stadium
players
has
still
gone
down.
silent with Lawson Lynch still on the ground.
Hope he's okay over there.
Real
He's
crit-
able to stand up. Gets a little help off the field.
And as much as the Bulldogs will, praise how great of a running back he is, the defender he is, easily all-conference linebacker. He had to have had 20, 25 tackles on that Moreland game.
Well, 6:41, disciplined back, 4th down and 1.
And they're going to bunch up the receivers over here to the left. I'd say look out
My
for Martins
prediction
over
is
the middle.
Straight down the middle.
There he goes.
And
And
he'll get
he'll
it.
have the first.
He'll get it up to the 40-yard line. Pick up 6.
If only I could, fortune tell the lottery numbers the way that I can
Good news
do
about
Hooker's
that.
playbooks.
Yeah, good news about that. Clock still runs, so
Yeah. And the clock operator doing his job here.
doing a good job up there now.
Almost.
it's,
Flag on the play. What do we got a flag for? Against the Red Devils.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Who we got out there?
That's what I'm interested on. Johnny Martinez
Espino or Martinez?
is the only Red Devil in the vicinity for that flag to be thrown.
You know, it's just bad timing for those things.
Yeah, not the moment you needed it. Ball goes up to the 25
That's
now.
going to put them in a first down situation at 25.
And stops the clock.
Yep. You know, the closer that clock gets to zeros, the more attention you pay to these plays, and you know that's just an unfortunate situation.
Ooh, they need.
There's a conference there.
Trying to figure out what we got going on here.
Breeden's coming on.
Joe had to come off. Ooh, we're rushing. Something's wrong with equipment here for Joe. And Harlan knows it. We got to.
It's a knee pad, probably.
Luckily, the refs are taking their sweet time here, though.
No, he might have a. Yeah, he might need to get. He might have a
Is he covered in
spot
blood?
on him or two. Here comes your stack. 6:10 on the clock.
Run up the middle.
I tell you what, that play,
Well, we got a flag.
we got a flag.
It's a good run from Martins, but hopefully
Hopefully,
it's a hold.
hopefully get a holding call on that.
Alex Breeden's a big boy. To stop him, you're gonna have to hold him. Now we get it against the Bulldogs.
Well, that'll help us here. 6:02 left. March the marker back 5.
Need to get that tied to go pin over there for
For Joe.
For Joe.
Yep.
Got a mini laundry machine action taking place there.
All right, here we go. We'll stack again.
1st and 15 now for the Bulldogs.
See if we go to the air.
Joe gonna be done with his pit crew or his pit stop, and he'll come back on the field now.
Looks like he got about a 5, maybe. Well, no, 2-yard gain, 3-yard gain off of that. So
It was cousin Nate Hernandez on the stop there. No harm, no foul.
clock's still running.
They're going to get a tight bunch here. This is the same formation they ran that 2-point conversion on. They went with the weak side reverse.
Yeah,
See what
it
they
could be
decide
possible.
They're going to run to that side
Almost
this
got him
time.
on the outside.
He's
and he'll go out of
downfield. Yeah,
bounds.
that's a first down.
Yep. I think that's going to move the chains. Maybe. No, it might be a little. It's short. It's short.
Espino on the stop.
It's a big play here for the Devils. 5 minutes on the clock. Big play. Got 3rd and 4. Crowd's on their feet.
Bunch receivers to the left now.
They're going to go down the middle.
Ooh, he got away with it.
Just able to
Yeah, he's got the first.
shimmy around there and ends up getting about 5 off the play. That'll be a first down.
Bulldogs driving, and again, the danger here, Devils only lead by 6.
Yep.
That block extra point.
Clock is still going. So
Ball set at the 13-yard line.
here we go. Same formation as before on the previous play. See if they run it down the middle again.
They're going to run to that
On
power
the outside,
side.
they're going to be met.
Joe was there.
Yep.
That's still another good 3-4 yard gain.
But that was a good spot there by the Devils, because if he wasn't there, then that was going to be left wide open.
Ball is now at the 10. First down marker at the 3.
We're under 4 minutes here. Devils lead 20-14. Hooker knocking on the door.
Again, they're going to power up that right side. Bunch receiver in tight. Hernandez keeps moving around over here. They're going to go up the middle.
Up the middle again.
Looks like he's
And
going
we
to
got
get
a flag. Far side official throws right there at the
about the 5.
5-yard line. Looks like flag crew thought it was going to be a first. Started to move the markers.
Looks like it's going to be on the Devils.
Half the distance.
Yep. Face mask, and that's going to be half
Oh,
the
they're gonna-
distance.
There you go. Face mask.
That should be a first and goal now.
Yeah, we got a first and goal situation at the 2. 3.
All right, let's see if the Devils can stand strong here.
Here we go, defense.
Tight bunch set again over there to the right. It's not broke, they don't fix it.
There
They're
it is
going to run
again.
right up the middle.
There it is again. They're going to punch it in.
He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 3:01 left to play here. And this is a huge play right here. Bulldogs bringing out the tee. It looks like they're going to try and kick it.
2020.
No trickery this time. They not even going to set up in the swinging gate. No games. Going to line up to kick it now. Snap, hold, kick, and
It's good.
it's good. Devils trail by 1.
Trail by 1, 3 minutes.
20-21. Your score.
Still plenty of time on the clock. You know, just that was an interesting series there. That was an interesting series. Ends up with the Bulldogs capitalizing with 3 minutes left in the game here.
Well, and that personal foul hurts a little bit there.
Yep.
But they were gaining, 5 to 6 yards a carry, either running right up the middle or running with that set of receivers is blocking.
Yep. And that made a lot of difference.
And I hate keep bringing this up. Bad plays resulting in helpful actions here. They could have easily ran off another 90 seconds, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
To try and get those 15 yards that the Devils gave them on the personal foul.
Right.
So offense getting a little bit of extra time because of that mistake. Of course, you'd rather just not have the mistake, get a stop, and keep the ball in the lead with a 6-point lead. But
Yep.
here's your kick.
They'll go deep. There's
Looks like-
Hernandez. He's met by a 73.
It looked like he had found a gap in the middle.
It looked like he had the middle.
And just one sole Bulldog was sitting there.
Yep. All right. This is it. 2:55. We got the ball at the 30.
Devils break huddle here.
Red Devils on their feet, encouraging the boys.
Split back. Hand off to
Garrison.
Garrison
Gets on the outside.
Stiff arm.
Stiff arms, stays
he's
up.
gonna lose
Can't
yards.
get a hold of it, and do we have a fumble?
Oh, no. Bulldog sideline says they have it.
Looking for the official. He's down.
Okay. Lost the 2.
And Powers is going to have to put a black jersey on if he gets out there any farther.
Fans here on this side
They are not happy with it at all.
Wing back. Martinez on the carry. Driving up the field. He's going to get it to about the 34.
Good run. 2:36 on the clock.
Makes this really a 3rd and manageable.
Yep. 3rd and 5.
Again, you're now in 4 down territory, so if you set yourself up for something 4th and short, split back.
Here we go.
And it's going to be
Keenan's
Keenan
going to
on
keep
the
it.
tackle. He's going to keep it on
He's
the
going to
outside.
cut. He's got the first down. Pulls it up to the 45.
First down.
That'll stop the clock for a little bit.
2:06.
That was a
is
big
what it
play.
reads.
That was a big play.
And there goes the clock. It will start. Man in motion. Hands off.
Roper.
It's Roper. And
Roper
Roper
loses
goes
his footing.
down. And we got whistles, and it'll be a timeout. Takes home a timeout.
This clock's still running.
Yeah,
I hope
it
that
is.
they're going to readjust that back up.
Yeah, he looked over at our. He didn't even look at coach. He looked at our fans.
Yeah.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Let's see how much time they put back on the clock. 1:36 is what it's showing right now.
Should be back at about 150s.
Yeah, I was thinking it was up there.
We snapped that ball at like
Possibly, too.
2:01.
Yeah. Let's see.
And now they haven't adjusted the timeouts on the scoreboard either. I think the Devils have one left. They called the timeout when the play clock was running
Right.
down in the 3rd quarter. Here's timeout 2. That's kind of key and important. Remember, the last time we were here, the scoreboard operator didn't have the timeouts right, and it showed us with 0.
Right.
We had one more timeout left. Watson called it, and Powers about had an aneurysm over there.
Right. Play clock showing 1:47.
That's still not quite fair.
No, I think we should. I'd have liked to seen a couple more seconds on there. There's Martinez.
Ooh, he's going to run over someone.
Yep. Up to the 49. It'll keep the clock running. 1:40.
Devil's going to be in a hurry up here.
Devils in a hurry up.
3rd and 6. Handoff. Ooh. Garrison's met in the backfield.
For a loss.
We got a 4th and 10 scenario now.
$117.
Clock stopped. Bulldogs are
Timeout.
still on the field like they're supposed to be playing. That's going to do it for timeouts for the Red Devils, though. That makes this play a do or die.
Yeah, I wish that they would have got that correct up there on the scoreboard. So here we are, 1:17 left in the game. Bulldogs up by 1.
You've had a lot of success running the ball, but you've not had a 10-yard run
Yeah.
on this possession.
And every time you run it, that clock's going to keep running.
2 receiver set. Keaton
Stack
back to
looking for the
pass. He's going to roll. He throws it. Oh, it's
got
intercepted.
Intercepted by number 1.
Castaneda with the pick. He's down. Ooh, some late tackles there.
And we got a flag.
There's the flags.
There they are. We've got
There's the pushing and
we
shoving.
got an altercation.
You
out
saw it
there.
coming. And that's a heartbreaker. The Devils played so hard in this game. Scott's back there talking to the officials. Powers right there too. See what this flag is going to be. Powers clapping, so it must be on the Devils. Unsportsmanlike, on the Bulldogs. Unsportsmanlike on the Red Devils. So those are our offsetting penalties. First down, Bulldogs.
1:02 left on the clock. See if the defense can.
Well, they're not going to get a
Help us
chance
out.
to do much. It's no timeouts left. The Bulldogs just have to take a couple of knees
Couple of
here.
knees.
Hard-fought game. It was everything you wanted from the rivalry.
Yeah.
But it looks like the Devils will go to 2-2. Bulldogs will go to 2-2 in district play. And it's still tough for both sides. Bulldogs still have a game against Burns Flat. Devils still have to play Fairview, and they still have to play Moreland.
Those are two tough games.
Bulldogs retain possession after the interception on 4th and 10 by number 1, Posada.
1:02 left here. Victory formation for the Bulldogs. There's the snap and the knee. Devils trying to force that turnover, but it's not going to happen on that play. Bulldogs have to snap it one more time. Tough way to go down here.
Yeah, it is a tough way. It's never a good taste.
Again, victory
Yeah.
formation here. Martin's under center. Devils go for it, not getting it, and that'll do it. Should not injure your own player there on a celebration, Coach.
Yeah.
Bulldog player went down.
And that's the ball game. That's a tough one.
Tough loss. Season definitely not over for either of these two teams, though.
Right.
Again, Devils, they got two opponents ahead of them that they're going to have to pick up a victory somewhere against either Fairview or Moreland. Next week, they've got Fairview there at OPSU Friday night, and then senior night back at Texoma in 3 weeks against Moreland. Those will be two key games that have circled up.
Games.
Bulldogs, they've gotten through a good chunk of their tough schedule. They've got Burns Flat left, as we know. That's a big, mean bully team that seemed to have struggled tonight. We'll
Yeah.
run down scores again real quick here.
See if we can pull some scores.
And again, for those of you who kind of missed it, let's bring this back up, though. As mean of a rivalry as this is, and you know how hard fought of a game this is, both of these two teams did meet up at the middle of the field to start off the game.
Yeah.
With a moment of silence for Ciani Cordova Hernandez, the Texoma student who passed away this week.
Yeah, of course our thoughts and prayers are with her family.
I'll be honest, as a Texoma teacher, that has been tough.
Yeah.
It's every day it gets better, but then there's things that are tough that empty seat situation
Yeah.
Monday will, I'm telling you, that'll be hard on me. It'll be hard on a lot of our other Texoma teachers. But, Coach, I'm going to give a speech. His boys fought hard. They're going to have to fight again next week against the top team in the district.
That's right. Looks like, just a little update on that Burns Flat Steel City Thomas game, 26-14 in the fourth. Not sure how much time's left on the clock there. See if we can find a Moreland game here. Fairview is over with a final score of 30-6 over Moreland. And Gap closed out. Looks like Merritt took ahead of Sayre, 42-28. Those are some of the games that we've been watching. So, but hey, Mr. McBride, I appreciate you having me up here. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. It's great to be up here and hang out with you guys. Of course, I wish it would have went the other way, but we live to fight another day. Two great games coming up, and I look forward to those guys. I know Coach is going to have these guys help get their heads up, get them readjusted, get them ready for the next two games, and I can guarantee you we're going to come out there and play our hearts out, and that's all we can do is play our hearts out. So I appreciate you having me here tonight.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, and this will be the closing of the Texoma broadcast. I'm the advisor, Ty McBride. With me today was Jason Schreiner, and on our programming and camera would be AJ Breeden and Luke McDaniel. We'd like to thank you all for watching, and we will switch it over to our ads.